Hello and welcome to the Outpost RV. My name's Jeremy. Today our cameraman is Henry, and we're going to be taking a look at the Palomino SS 1200. This camper can fit on a half-ton truck, 3/4-ton truck, or 1-ton truck, and on a 6.5-foot bed or an 8-foot bed. To start, you'll notice the exterior, we have the cool gray fiberglass. We choose that over the performance glass, which comes in white, because this does offer an extra layer of protection on the outside. We do have the friction hinge door, so no door latch. It will simply open and stay open right where you leave it. And a nice privacy curtain on the inside for the rear window. An oversized grab handle that will fold over to help you get in and out. A porch light with on-off switch on the outside. And this black box right here, it is pre-wired for an observation camera. So you can add that at any point in time, and that will allow you to see behind you the entire time as you're traveling down the road and while you're backing up. On the corner here, it does come with the 4 manual jacks on each corner. The handle comes standard with it, and it also has the adapter for your cordless screw gun. So you can attach that and go around and run them up that way. You'll notice there's a little port up here. It is pre-wired for the electric, so you can add electric jacks to it. We would replace the head and then install the box on the inside for it. You'll have 4 clamps, 1 on each corner. For the roof latch as that comes down to secure it. And here is your refrigerator vent, your furnace, and your on-demand water heater. It is on-demand, which means it's gas only, which it is 60% more efficient than our previous gas electric ones. Outside shower with hot and cold water. Your fresh water connection, that's where you would fill the water tank that's on the camper and use the water pump if you're dry camping to utilize that water. Then you have a couple 110 outlets here. It does come with a 30 amp, 25-foot detachable power cord. Your city water connection, that is what you would use if you're at a campground. You simply hook the water hose right up to the camper, and that pressurizes your lines. Down here is the drain for the sink. Your sink water actually runs right out the side, so you could attach a hose and run that down into a bowl to catch that water for you. Moving up front, you're going to see we have a battery disconnect that will kill all 12-volt power to your battery if you shut that off. And that prevents the, like the radio or carbon monoxide and smoke detector, anything that would be drawing a little bit of power to prevent that from killing your battery. And down here, it is a port for a solar charger. So you can alligator clip it on there and keep your batteries charged up that way. And to the right is your 7-way cord. It is a double male-sided cord that comes with the camper, and the connection on the truck camper itself is the same connection that's on the back of your truck. So it'll simply run all the way back and plug into your truck, and that will give you power, and that will also charge your battery as you're going down the road. Now, if you're going to stop overnight, we do recommend unplugging this from the camper or from your truck, because it will, if your camper battery happens to die, it will take power from your truck battery, which could drain your truck battery as well. Then this little holder here is just for the 7-way cord. You can hang that in there whenever you're not using it. And then also we have 4-inch bumpers up front on both sides, and that's just to help keep it back away from the bed of your truck, or cab of your truck rather. You'll also notice this is one of the newer Palominos. They have switched to the black in the front there. It's a sharp color, and you can notice it from far away. It really pops and accents the camper well. All the way in the back here with the magnetic catch on the door is your 20-pound LP tank, and that will be filled by the Outpost RV. And I think that concludes the outside. Now we'll move to the inside. All right, before we get started on the inside, I want to show you the roof lift system and how that works. There's an on-off switch right here. You can add a remote to this, so you can have it in the off position, so if the remote's in your pocket, you don't actually accidentally run the roof up and down. But when that's on, your up and down switch is right here. And if it's a little noisy, we have the vent on that's above the bed in there. It's a high-powered vent fan, and it acts as like an exhaust fan. So what you can do is lower the roof all the way down when you're going to close this up. And I've actually lowered it a little bit already, and for the sake of time, we won't go all the way. But I'm going to show you with that vent fan on. I'm going to close this door, and you'll see it creates a vacuum bond and pulls the canvas inside. So as you're closing it up, it makes it a little bit easier. So I'm going to step inside and close the door, and you'll take note of the canvas here. And notice how it pulls it in. And as we move to the inside, notice the 3 drawers on your left-hand side and the large door on the right-hand side. The 1200 comes with a lot of storage on the inside here. And I'm going to kind of walk in and spin us around. And we're going to get started in the back corner here, right where those 3 drawers were. I'm going to pull the top one out for you so you can see how nice and deep those are. Lots of good storage there. So as you walk in, you have your roof lift system to the left, those 3 drawers, and then you do have a nice size refrigerator that also has a small freezer section in it. And that is a 3-way fridge, meaning it's 12-volt, gas, and electric. And you'll notice these new canvas bags that we have in here for the overhead storage. These are a lot bigger than what we've had previously. You can actually fit a lot more items in there. And you can also unclip them from the ceiling and take them into the house and load them up and bring them back out, which is pretty cool. In the kitchen area, you do have a 2-burner stove with the glass top there for extra surface space, and then the single bowl sink. Down below is going to be your furnace, and just to the right of that with the red button there is going to be your on-demand water heater. And then you do get an extra drawer underneath the kitchen there. Down in the very bottom here, on the left-hand side at the bottom is going to be your breakers and fuses. In the middle with the green light is your carbon monoxide detector. And then a 110 outlet. And then a switch for your water pump. And as we come up to the bed here, you'll notice there is a little bit of storage in front of the bed there. And we do have the queen bed up top. And then that nice, fantastic fan that we were talking about, with the 3 speeds right there. We'll kind of spin around in front of the bed here, your thermostat, and there is a nice USB outlet right there. You also gain another storage hanging bag right here, and that is right above the dinette. And this dinette is very large. It is a U-shaped, and that table can actually lay down and make into another sleeping area here. And underneath the table leg, that actually lifts up a little bit for storage. And you'll see if you look on our website, we do have pictures on there. And it will show you how that actually looks when it's down. And in the very back here, this would be on your right-hand side as you walk in. You get another storage drawer on the left. And I'm going to open up the door on the right-hand side. And your power cord and 7-way cord are actually in there right now. But a lot of good storage there. And some extra shelves up top here. And then I also wanted to point out all the way around on the soft sides, it comes with like the privacy curtain. And then there's a plexiglass that can unzip. And then you would also just have your screen from there. And that can happen on all sides here. So essentially you could open up all the sides in here and just have one big open screen room, which is pretty cool. And I believe that concludes the inside of the SS1200. Again, my name is Jeremy. Feel free to contact myself or Henry at 866-338-9845. Thanks for watching and have a great day.